ever.
Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that was.
You're not supposed to know what it is.
Oh, tap tap? We're not supposed to know what tap tap is?
Nope, apparently not.
Okay, cool.
Good, go.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're back. We're
Long time.
ready. And we're gonna shoot the shoot, shit the shit, and mop the bucket, and say fuck it.
Yep, I'm setting up my shit.
Here we go. Let's do it. Another episode of
So
Listening to
yeah, to starters, I'm a lesbian.
Nice.
I just needed you guys to know that because I wasn't apparent for the first,
What happened last time?
yeah, I am. I love women. Women love other people.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. I'm just adjusting the volume to make sure it's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah. All right. So, last we left our wayward souls off. So we're coming down from a pretty good high, you know? They took a year off. They took a load off. They spent their times doing whatever it is that a rogue named Maxie and a wizard named Trixie would do.
Yep.
Maxie recruited the aid of a small boy, and them two together took off for an adventure.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. Do this.
One here.
Oh,
Continue what you're saying.
and that happened as well. And there was, the thing with the kid and Maxie, they left. And they started their own little troop of wayward adventurers. As well, of course.
The Wandering Lotus. That's what they're called.
Oh, the Wandering Lotus I'm hearing is the name of these wayward souls. And during that time, our small boy lost an eyeball, which was replaced conveniently. You always gotta have the convenient eyeball replacement surgery. And Trixie she started a small, basically, castle filled with other Foundation members as well. And in this year, they both grew as peoples, as persons. And they reunited one day just to continue arguing as if it never happened. They bickered back and forth and blah, blah. They got the grand tour of the castle, which led them to a rather interesting scenario where Maxie had some beans that was given to him by a bum. Because bums with beans are usually not just bums with beans.
It could be.
Buns with beans. Bums with beans?
Bums with beans? Yeah,
Bums with
5 times
beans.
fast.
Yeah, exactly. And these beans were magical. Beans means magical beans. One granted not really granted, but restored someone who was trapped inside said bean for many, many generations. And gave them a very bountiful amount of gold. And nothing did anything else, right? The other ones were.
No, was it Raymond, the tree?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the first one. And then the
Gold.
bunny, the gold tree. That was it, right?
Of importance, we had the.
You still have more beans, but
We
you
had a
haven't
dead
used them.
tree. Yeah, I have some more. beans.
There was only two. That
Of importance.
yeah.
I know the bum was at Maxie's diner, and then Maxie, I guess, offered him food for free for some beans, and then we had this magical beans.
Yeah.
Was it 150,000 that we got?
I don't remember. I'll
Don't
let you
worry
guys. I'll let you guys worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You got 2 pennies out of it, so it's fine.
2 pennies.
Yeah. Worthless, basically. Anyways, following this, this tree started running around, screaming its head off, until eventually it was given as a quest to destroy it. This didn't happen. Instead, they recruited the giant tree as a guardian of the forest. Well, of the garden, at least. To watch over, make sure intruders don't march in and kill anyone. And there was a tournament held for up-and-coming wizards, which Maxie took part in. The
Not a
Maxie
wizard, but why not?
Maxie versus Trixie. The battle ensued. Maxie was outmatched and outclassed thoroughly. Being a rogue, not being able to use sneak attack,
Yeah.
basically made him a person with a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too true.
Haha. Oh, fuck! That's how I felt, at least.
You got teleported like 3 times.
I was like, can't do this, can't do this.
Yep, can't cast counterspell.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's what wizard duels are supposed to be.
Yep. And so, with the ability to only throw daggers, Maxie eventually succumbed to the wounds that Trixie inflicted. And the inner being within Maxie was not having that. It bursted out in a fit of rage and thrashed anyone in front of it. Trixie tried to stop this creature, only to get in its way and face its wrath and what it's really capable of. Being infected for a small portion of time until Maxie used the larva to wiggle its way in and effectively take out the source of the infection, which then exited the host in a very interesting manner, which of course led Trixie to huff and puff in a fit of rage, storm off.
Oh, she didn't puff and puff.
Yes, she did.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's good, yeah.
She didn't have. She was fucking depressed. She realized she got
but the
defeated.
But the DM's doing it. So if you did it, then you could say that, but I'm doing it right now. So
You do what the fuck.
next
you do.
time,
Do what?
next time you're doing it.
What?
Yeah.
I just said one thing. Continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
And so, Maxie was afterwards then escorted out very aggressively.
For the
Indeed. Indeed. And what the hell happened afterwards?
You had the guy interrupt my conversation with everyone.
I mean, that was
So I didn't necessarily escort him off the campus, but I did have him restrained for a little bit. And when he helped me, I just let him go because he was back to normal. So he is fine. I did not kick him out.
Yeah, the ghost.
I should have, but I did
ghost
not.
scared him away and tried to possess him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so scared.
So crazy.
Surprising.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And yeah, there was then you held your meeting,
Mhm.
which was interrupted by a very ancient and maybe powerful elf who was inciting a fit of rebellion against the Underdark itself. Which that's where you left off. In the middle of like
Yeah, you had
Kinda
some
spinning it.
strange being interrupt me
yeah.
and plant seeds in our plant the seed in our heads that we should head to the Underdark and fight her ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much.
That was it. Yeah.
Maxie does not trust him. No.
Alright.
Not at all.
We
I
good?
see why not.
Of course, something.
After that, basically, we decided that we should just eat together, Maxie and Trixie, and talk. They've been kind of interrupted for a lot of the time. And Maxie doesn't trust the sleep hunter. With one chant, just made the whole entire group say the same chant. It's crazy.
Okay.
Alrighty, so you guys are sitting down, having yourself a cordial but heated dinner.
Do you really
In character.
believe in this random person?
Not really. I don't know who he is. He's not the reason why I'm doing that. That this is something that we should probably do. The reason why I'm thinking that this is a strong case is because of the fact that it is a strong case. Don't trust him whatsoever. I don't know him, and he speaks a whole bunch of prophecies about random shit I care to not understand for the moment. But he does have a point
What's his point?
that us staying above ground and hoping to God that nothing happens above ground really isn't going to do much.
So, who do we pray to for this?
I ain't praying to no one. I don't really do that.
So far, this random man
Mm-hmm.
has made a lot of people believe in him.
Yes.
Is that some sort of magic? Isn't there some... I feel like there was a time before where someone just said something to me and I had to do everything they said. I don't remember. It's been... And that's what I'm getting at.
Like
I may
who?
not know, I don't know. So far I've seen many a gods, and I've heard of many a gods here, but it could be billions, millions, one. I
Well,
don't know.
there's no debate on Lol's existence. I've seen it. One of the most terrifying events of my life.
So you've seen this both
Yes, I have. My mother, when I was very young, me and her, she took me on a trip. And this was big event of her making a grand, appearance in front of our kingdom of sorts. One of like 5 million, I mean, not 5 million, I'm over exaggerating, but one of a lot of cities. And when I was young, I remember the sacrifices. They sacrificed at least 13 people that day. One was a young child that I had met that day, so...
So far sounds like a ritual.
Yes, it's not a good god, a bad god. Very bad god.
What makes it bad?
It feeds off of evil and bad shit. And it uses that to create more bad shit and more evil shit. I think that is clear cut and to the point.
The thing is who decides what's good and what's evil?
No one really does. It's just up to moral code of who we are. We decide what's evil and what's good. It's not to say that we're the end all be all, but don't we follow our own moral code or some shit? I think we follow what we believe is right. And that's why evil exists, because they don't view what they do as evil. We've established this because they're just believing in their own purpose, which they believe to be good. So how do you define moral code and what's good and what's right? You follow what you believe. And that's all we can do. That's all we're doing. We're just trying to find out who we are as people by going off of what we believe. It's as simple as that. And right now I believe that he has a point.
The thing is that if one, can there be a god of evil and a god of good? And then the beliefs of these gods are different, so then it makes one side good and one side bad.
It's all up to what humanity views as good or bad.
So it's the human's fault.
It's humanity's fault, not necessarily the humans, because humanity exists of many different creatures. Nature. Let's put nature into perspective, right? When you look at the creatures out there, they're not really following a purpose. They're just going off of what they are naturally looking to do to survive. And some gods or a nature god or nature deity might help them be able to do what they want to do. Same thing with Loth. It's off of the god and what they believe. See, Loth, she feeds off of evil. She feeds off of spiders. She feeds off of bad intentions. And when you're doing that in her name, it makes her stronger. So it's not necessarily what's bad and what's good. It is what you view as good and bad. It's individuals. Us as individuals, you could have the exact opposite opinion of me, and it wouldn't matter. We would be viewing good or evil in a bad sense, regardless. I feel like you can use whatever you can as long as it is for a good purpose, or a purpose that is helping others. My key is to help others. And I'm not saying that we're going to all of a sudden be the saviors of the drows. I'm not trying to do that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stop the apocalypse from happening above ground. And maybe we kill it by its source. I don't know. It's an option.
I told you how. Now me and... Well, you see, with this whole Star Spawn incident, that's really what we can call it now. The best thing that I was able to do for me in this year was just literally just give my mind that rest, I suppose. This constant state of fighting.
Yeah, it's pretty
Doing
good.
that, it's a little hard. It's always hard to talk to you, and that's why sometimes it's communication. They don't understand.
No. We've known each other for a long time. So there's no doubt that while people think that the best option is to kick you out, I don't believe in that. That year of exit was for you, not for me.
See that belief system that you have. Me, some people would call that evil.
Yep.
And that's why it's a faded line of what is that good or bad part.
It's all up to who you are as a person.
Oh, it's simply what you do. A lot of the times, I made some bad decisions, and it allowed us to get in trouble. But I didn't necessarily know that.
And you weren't doing it for any evil intentions, you were just doing things. I think I understand what you mean.
It's just living, I suppose.
pretty important.
But with this star spawn thing, sometimes I allow him to be the driver. Sometimes I'm just this passenger. And through this little port I was doing, I was able to contact, I guess, sometimes the hive. And but then coming back into this almost human type of earthly realm creature, it's weird to explain in a sense.
Is it?
Well, picture a sun, one of the suns that we have, just fading and going away, and then it allows some sort of darkness further. Almost like how the sun rises now and sets. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
if we were to get some sort of potential darkness, is it evil? You know, some bugs, creatures only come out at night, and while others come in the day. And sometimes they're both enemies because they see a different perspective.
Well, I feel like regardless, we have to make a decision. It's not about us at this point. And whether you realize it or not, people still look up to you. You know how many people talk about you on a daily basis here?
That silly song about my pole.
That's all in a completely different town. No one knows of that shit. Unless you bring it over here. That one guy only mentioned it one time because I happened to have a conversation with him.
And some people have been saying it here too, so I think that stories cross. Just like you being this angel of light.
Yeah, I still don't like that nickname. It's just random. And it's because of one event that something inside of me popped out.
And that name is it's going very far.
It is.
It's one of the things I was able to see while looking down. A good way to explain it is that this entire cape of darkness, whatever's going to happen, the dark curtain. So, while meditating above and seeing almost where we are, your light's becoming brighter. So like a black cloud, there's that piecing light when the sun rises in a sense. And that's getting brighter for everybody to see. And then the bigger your light is, the bigger your shadow becomes. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. I get what you mean.
And that's why people now see me as almost that anonymous, some dark, basically in the shadow that's being created, you're this light, and people just see me as that, beautiful blood red background. It's almost that ominous figure. That's what they see us as, this yin and yang that we are, that they're already speaking of. I know I came back from almost wanting to be part of the hive, just to see how you and TK were doing. We grow so old and we see so many of these other creatures just kind of perish, but for us, it seems almost like a blink of an eye.
Agreed. It is a little overwhelming, all the attention.
To be honest, things that make me happy is me being in my garden, reading, and thinking back on the good times that I had that weren't in the Underdark. I don't need all this other extra bullshit. It's just nice. It's nice to have community, and it's nice to have people who actually care about one another around each other. That's all I view this as a community and a way to stop spreading hate. It'd be a lot easier for me to just sit on a wheelchair, learn my spells, read my books, listen to the stories about all these other grand adventures, and tend to a garden. It's way easier than doing all this stuff. And my students, I've grown quite fond of them. To leave them is very sad. So there's a lot to weigh.
I understand that, since your mother hurt you, and almost like now you're becoming an overseer, which is, in a sense, a parent to all these children.
As if you want to view it that way, I guess, but I just care for them, that's it. I just don't want them to deal with the same stuff that I did. That's it. It's not that complicated. It's actually very easy. But when you start putting it into that perspective, then maybe.
So you can become a lot more powerful. That's what I realized.
Yes, I can.
The parasite that was inside of you, it's interesting to see what mechanics you have. Because, so you hold almost most of your power. It's weird. It's just, bear with me, right this. Okay. Alright, so, right here, correct? Right here is almost where you're having this,
Are you trying to tell me I'm flash-chested? I already know that.
No.
I know I have no tits.
Okay,
Just don't shove it in my face.
There's some dots. Okay, that's the best thing. And then
You just hear a voice that says, Chakra, fuck.
chakra. There it is. Alright. Okay, so what happens here is that, there's this kidney, which you probably should, it's like this organ, right? You have all this shit, like, built up inside of you. And that place is simply a form of love in your heart. This issue with your mother, and now you're taking care of all these kids. It's almost like you want to love, but you're showing it through a different manner. Remember that time you went without feeling for so long without our souls?
That was the worst experience of my life.
That's just the emotion.
Yep.
That's what your feeling was, just some sort of blocked. After that, you just strung through with magic so quickly, it was almost annoying. That's why I couldn't let you have my star spawn, because it would be unbalanced. I need some sort of edge.
I don't want your star spawn. That was gross. And frankly, whether it was trying to teach me a lesson or not is irrelevant. The whole point is there's ego attached to it, and don't get me wrong, I have an ego. I've realized this just by this fight. I didn't realize how big it gotten. I hadn't really been in like a big fight, but like after that I was just like, holy shit, I'm awesome.
What is an
And
ego?
then
What
is an ego? It's what's built up inside of you when you realize you have a lot of. Have you ever heard the term of having a big head?
Like bugbears?
No, not like bugbears. Like, okay, your ego is a sense of, that feeling you get where you're like, yeah, I'm awesome. The self-confidence you have. It's where that's the only feeling that you have for such a long time that it's like you are ignoring everybody else's confidence.
Oh, you mean the definition of Max here?
How'd you get it?
Who is that?
He's one of mine.
The narrator needs to shut up.
There he goes.
Fuck.
One of mine. You mean like almost like having a team and then one is like the I made this team.
Yep.
I made this team.
Yeah, and then I'm going to show the picture that I drew, and it's I show it to you, and it's of you. It's a picture of you, but you have like a der face, and you're just like this, and you have confidence in yourself, but it's just like it shows a battlefield behind you of all your allies dead. That's what I mean.
How did you make that so fast?
Oh, I've been taking lessons. It's amazing
Wait.
after.
Wait. So did I kill all those people?
No, those were your friends. This is the definition of ego. This almost happened. See that one with the hat? Oh, no, it makes me sad. Don't really have my hat anymore because of that whole incident, but this is before, you see.
My
And
fault.
then, Oh, no. I mean, like, you are about to die. What? It's not your fault. What I am saying is that this is the definition of ego. This is a situation that would be ego taking over. You have so much ego, like, oh, I did all of this. But your friends are also dying along with the enemies. Everyone's dying beside you. So this is not going to happen. You're not going to get through. It's not going to get through to you, is it?
No, it's just be very quiet then. If you and my enemies died.
That's the point. That's why we try to strive away from ego. But like I said, I just now kind of realized I got a big ego when I kind of like, showed my dick in front of you. Not literally, but metaphorically, when we did that wizard thing. It was a bit too far. So I apologize.
It's
What?
Things have changed.
Yes, they have.
I got my ass kicked. I mean, I saw magic as in fear, but seeing first-hand magic done to that body, if it wasn't for... So his name is Novakeem, and that is one of the star spawns residing in my body. If it wasn't for him, I would probably be really, really dead.
No, it was non-lethal. That's what the whole force field's for. But you were definitely messed up. It's the point of a duel, but regardless, you're good. It's all fine. We need to make a decision. So, we go into the Underdark or not? My vote seems like the right course.
Do you want to do this?
I think that it's a faster and a more direct route. And I despise the fact that it's coming out of my mouth. It's going to test us more than it's ever tested us. Anything has ever tested us before. So that means going back home.
I think for that maybe we should wait. Because what if I come back and then at that time you don't come back?
Well then, Maxie, what? That's destiny. As long as we get the job done. I don't want to die, obviously, and I don't have any plans on dying. Do you plan on dying?
We don't know when that is.
Exactly, which means that until then, keep the mindset of keeping yourself alive. There's no point of thinking about when death's going to happen. Just worry about being alive.
Hey, you wonder why I'm still trying to get powerful.
Whatever. I don't wonder that. You just do that. You're fine. I think you're strong, even, like I said, without that shit in your head, I still think you're strong. I actually think that you still would be strong without that shit that affects your body. That's my opinion. My opinion is, and opinion outside the game as well, is that he doesn't need a subclass. You don't need a thing that's helping you. For you are a rogue.
What's a sub?
I like these classes in here.
I know.
I mean, I couldn't read that book worth a damn with those kids.
Oh man, since we're talking about them,
Kyle
the-
paper at me.
yo, Kyle is excellent with speed. His dexterity is insane. Like, I've never met a faster kid in my life. I was actually pretty surprised that he wanted to be a wizard. But Trader, no, Kyle's a great kid. And then she goes on about Kyle for the next 3 minutes.
As you guys are sitting there, you feel one of your many spirits in a tussle.
Weird.
They seem to be losing.
They seem to be losing.
One vanishes.
So how many lights were in me that I felt?
They seem to be your guards.
Oh! Holy fuck. Maxie, we need to go. Someone's intruding.
Maybe it's one of you kids getting more powerful.
Nope, let's go. And as soon as that happens, I kind of just bolt to my place.
Another one goes down.
I'm bolting towards my place. My food is, like, literally right there, so...
Here's a magic thing.
I don't care, I'm moving.
So are you moving too?
I'm going back to my place.
No? You're doing the usual thing? Where you just sit there?
Eating in the room.
Okay, alright.
In Hood. The kitchen.
So, anyways, you start rushing towards this destination, sweat building up as tension passes.
The fuck is happening?
You look around, and we need you to get dice.
Oh my god, really? There's something there? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know, but like, I didn't think it was gonna be aggressive. I mean, like,
Roleplay is amazing.
come on now. You never know.
We've gone so long without dice before.
I know, right?
Thank you.
Time to roll the dice. The thing that the game was made around.
Roll of the day.
Some battle music. Great, 6.
6? Okay. You see nothing, you hear nothing. As you're running down the corridor, you see the ectoplasma splattered against the wall. You see signs of a struggle. There's chairs knocked over, furniture ruined. You see flame scorched areas. You see some acid drops where, of course, acid drops probably shouldn't be.
What is happening? I'm going to investigate, see if I can find anybody.
Okay. It's a 20 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. As something from out of nowhere comes lunging at you, it smashes straight into your shield. You can hear the last bit of its yell as it comes towards you. And you instinctively cast your shield and it comes up, blocking it. And it scuttles off once more.
So do I see it?
Make perception check.
Okay. That'll be a dirty 20.
20, okay. Let's see. In the corner of your eye, you see what seems to be a small humanoid scuttling off, and as that happens, from the head down to the tail, it vanishes.
Alright, so I am going to... I think I know what a spell it is, but I need to make sure I'm saying it right.
You roll for initiative.
Well, I thought we already did that.
Nope.
Okay, well then never mind. Okay, 13.
You go first.
I go first? Okay, so I am going to cast See Invisibility.
Okay. As you do, you light up the corridor, and you see 6 small humanoid. They have lizard-like heads and bodies, but they're all stuck down to the ground. Their bodies are extremely flat.
The fuck? I'm just going to speak to them and be like, hello? I see you. Are you okay?
You speaking common?
Yes.
Okay. No response.
No response? Okay. Well, I have a feeling I know what this is, but like, then again, I don't know shit. So, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. They all start balling themselves up like a puffer fish, and their faces start to lift up into the air, their quills all puffing outwards. And that is their turn.
I will... There's a spell that allows me to speak other languages, right?
Comprehend languages?
Is it just me comprehending it?
It's just you comprehending other words, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking tongues, is what you're thinking.
Yeah, okay. I want to see if I have that.
I think that actually might be restricted, class restricted, but I'm not sure.
It's not. It's not. I mean, it's... No, Bard, Cleric, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard, Fighter, Rogue. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not class restricted. So, yeah, I'm going to cast Tongues.
Alright.
Because I do have it.
Okay. You cast tongues.
And I speak out. I'm not looking to hurt you. If you're looking for understanding, or if you're looking to have a place where you don't... I mean you no harm. Just please stop destroying stuff. That's what I say.
Alright, as they're holding their breaths, they can't seem to respond.
Do you understand me?
You're not too sure whether they can't shake their head or they're refusing to.
Do you really just... And I will give them that. Follow me. I can escort you out of here and maybe we can figure out what's going on.
Response.
Were you made in a laboratory? Were you part of an experiment?
That's the end of your turn.
Yep, I know.
And there's begin, and I need you to make 6 30 saving throws.
6?
Yep.
God. Okay. 18. Nope. Oh. Give me my red one.
So Nova Key.
Is my red die over there? My red D20? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Is this you doing?
Nope.
Yep. Okay. So that is, you said 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I need one more.
DC 13.
Okay, so I failed twice.
Failed twice? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, take 11 points of damage. Full damage.
Okay, there goes my shield.
Take 8 points of full damage.
Okay, actual damage. Nice.
Take 4 damage.
Okay.
Round that down. 2 to 2.
Okay.
Take 8 damage. Round it down to 4. Take 6 damage. Round that down to 3.
Okay.
And then 1 more. Take 9 damage, round that to 5. As they all just start, and their quills just start spraying out throughout the place, ricocheting and bouncing off of every surface that you see. But them themselves seem to be unharmed by this assault. And they all just...
I will say to them, I'll give you one more chance. Please, let me help you. I don't want to hurt you.
One mission, one mind, one goal.
What is your goal?
Destroy.
I tried. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 5th level.
Okay.
Which is 4 extra missiles, which that is 8 missiles. $16, 20, 24, and then 32.
32.
32 points of force damage.
Is this concentrated on, like, split? Or just
Oh, I thought they were all together.
No.
Alright, then I'll just... One, if that one pops, and the other one... Depends,
Yeah,
depends.
they're pretty weak. They go down.
Okay.
Because they're hurt from the previous battle. So.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah, they just all... Each of them just... And how much missiles? Where is it all together?
So, I casted it at 5th level, and that's 4 extra ones.
Okay, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, so that's 7. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Is this
What the fuck was that?
Okay.
I'm going to look at it.
Okay.
Can I see what it kind of liquid or its source it is?
You go to them and you kind of recognize them as lizard folk that were probably experimented on to give them more of a Komodo dragon type of look.
Okay, that's the hospital. Alright. Right. Well, we don't need you if they're dead.
Yes, very true.
What the fuck? Do I know of anyone who's been experimenting on lizard folk?
Not at all.
Okay. I will, take one of them. So they're like babies?
Almost you'd probably say adult Komodo dragon.
Oh, so they were huge.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked at them as a small fox. And
No.
how they mix together like that?
It's almost like if you were to take a lizard folk and kind of shrink it down and force it to crawl around, essentially speaking.
And force it to crawl around.
It's really hard to describe. What you're looking at is aberrant at best.
Alright, I'm going to grab one of them and grab this to the scientist.
Okay.
And along the way, I message Maxie. Oh, I figured out what it was. They were experiments. Meet me at the science lab.
And as that's happening, Maxie, you hear scratching and clawing at the window. You look around and all you see is shattered glass on the floor. Make a perception check.
Magic. So out of place here, I don't understand. Novocaine, is this our doing or something I don't know?
It's pretty shit. It's below 10.
What's that?
Yes.
You just hear,
You have been compromised. You must be
It's 12.
destroyed.
12.
You have been compromised. That's what it said.
Far higher than that.
You must be destroyed.
Go finish.
Now it's your turn. Oh, looks like I'm bringing out that music. And once again.
How much?
It came out to
High speeds on lightning train.
another 12.
Right back at it.
12. Alrighty. They go first. Four of these creatures start swarming you. You hear their foot patterns stomping on the floor. They almost seem to be in synchronization. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
And then I don't see anything, right? 5.
5. Okay.
Got this, homie.
I just wanted to eat.
Eat this bitch.
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Eat the slime.
You take 13 points of psychic damage as your mind is being prodded and protruded.
What? Oh God!
Eat
What
it.
the? It's Polly's coffee. Too much.
I know, right? It's potent. How much coffee beans did she use? A rare
Yeah,
coffee
what is-
beans.
Just eating.
One assault misses and the other does not.
Where coffee beans from Caffeine
You need to
Planet?
make a Constitution saving throw.
Welcome to Caffeine Planet. Oh,
What is that under?
I got a message.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's just be on the wisdom.
Con save?
Wisdom.
This is
No, sorry, con save, yeah. It's supposed to be your Constitution score.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. So, it was 16.
16 altogether?
16 altogether.
Okay.
You got this.
As you
got
feel this venom coursing through your body, almost stiffening up your muscles, you seem to flex and just shrug through it. Luckily for you.
What's going on here?
Another one hits. And I need you to make another con save. 10, okay. Your body starts to tighten up. As your muscles seem to be locked, you are incapacitated.
And then, does this make
You
me
see
go to sleep,
these strange, aberrant creatures appear before you.
Uh-oh.
Giant lizard-like heads and giant lizard bodies as they start to snap and bite at you.
What the fuck?
or- Oh my god.
What the fuck?
You see one larger bipedal one. It seems to be just wielding dagger-like claws.
Oh my god, the perfect sound effect.
Exactly, that's probably what it's saying.
Oh.
And also, make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Oh no. How many wisdom saving throws do you need to make, brother?
Alright?
That's the 7th one.
It's all in my mind.
Over exaggerated, obviously.
13. You are considered frightened as you confront this
You're
creature.
frightened and incapacitated. No, I'm scared.
Alrighty, make a con save.
Holy shit. So many saves.
It's a lot of
Oh,
creatures.
you actually did a high number for once.
20 altogether.
20? Okay.
You want different dice? Okay.
You regain control of your bodily motor functions as you are no longer incapacitated, but I did use your turn though.
Okay.
So, the big one goes for a grapple.
Are you still like sitting down eating?
Yeah.
Shut up in the beginning. Yeah.
You? Oh.
Yeah.
Stop.
That one more.
It
most
is
definitely
hot.
hits. You take 7 slashing damage
7
and
fright.
2 poison damage.
Also, take
As it secretes this poison around its claws and it slices straight into you,
Oh.
scratching across your chest, leaving an opening, gaping wound.
Nice.
You must be destroyed, or you accept this destruction.
How? How is this my fault?
Decomposition. Go back to the earth and be reborn.
And how?
By dying?
How do I? Can I just lay in the dirt for a very long time?
It goes for his attack.
Who wants you dead?
Do you want me to be like a plant?
Don't take the dick, man. You gotta fight back.
Take 7
So-
slashing damage
Gross.
and 10 poison damage.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, is it?
Or is it hit me? Oh, those slashes. Like same thing, just the chest.
Yeah, do you want to use Uncanny Dodge by any chance?
Yeah, that's a lot of
Just-
damage.
I didn't know if I could do any of
Yeah.
that because of being frightened.
It's still Uncanny Dodge.
Yes.
Alrighty.
It's still a fight.
Alrighty, so you take half that. Which was what? 17 points of damage altogether. You take
9 or 8?
yeah,
9.
just what? Why? Is that what you're saying? Be a plant?
Oh my god.
We need your star spawns back. You are useless with them.
Can I keep some?
We go for another attack on it.
Can I keep some? Uh-oh. They're gonna take away it if you don't fight back. Maxie, fight. Maxie, fight.
Take 7 points of slashing by piercing damage as one of them bites into your heels. You get a natural 20.
And what the fuck?
Can I,
What the fuck?
it's only once that I can do.
Once around.
Once, yeah, once.
It's still there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of you get. There's a lot. There's a lot beating your ass right now.
17 points of piercing damage.
Just take some of them.
Our battle music rages
Okay,
on.
it goes for another attack.
Oh no, Maxie.
This time missing.
Oh no.
Please. Just take some.
Another natural 20.
Maybe you've given me too many.
Holy shit, he just rolled 2 natural 20s on your ass, man. But then again, he's rolling a lot. Which means there's a
yeah,
lot.
exactly.
They all came for
I
you.
wanted to evade and run out of there.
12 points of piercing damage.
I mean,
That's the last one attacks. And these things are just all chomping and biting onto you. They're on your arm, your legs, your torso.
So this isn't like, because when you said psychic, I thought they just went straight to my head. So I can actually see these little sluggies.
No, the first one was just pure
Sounds
mental damage. That was just damage to your brain.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
I'd get the fuck out of there, bro. There's a lot.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can disengage. Okay.
Yeah, bonus action disengage.
Engage
Bonus
and-
action disengage.
Okay, so you disengage. You literally just
Running out of there.
you just like elbow one of them, uppercut punch the other one, elbow the other one, stomp on the other one's head, uppercut punch the guy in front of you, and you dip as you just take a flurry of consecutive strikes to these creatures as you run out of there. You jump out the window.
How high? Did I see we are? If we're up. I didn't know if we were in the kitchen.
So, like, how high is? I don't know.
I
That
mean,
would
the
be
kitchen would be like 10 feet high.
This guy. 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
so around 10
Yep.
feet.
Okay. You run. You jump straight through the window.
He totally can do that.
Go ahead and just make an acrobatics check.
Uh-oh. Don't break my window.
I mean,
Don't-
it's breaking.
I thought it was able to break. I didn't
It
know
was
it
already pretty much
magic.
broken.
Don't break my window again.
Yeah.
Oh,
For me,
it's already
this is
broken?
just all
Yeah.
foreign.
Oh, never mind then.
You said athletics?
Yep.
16.
No, acrobatics.
Oh, God. 17.
Okay, there you go. You run and
Okay.
you just brace yourself. You just cannonballs straight through the window. You open your arms to spread and just try to reduce the fall until you and you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. What the
Oh my god, blood is salty. What the fuck, filled with iron. So much pain and destruction.
Alrighty. As you continue to sprint, what are you doing?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you are battered, you're broken, you're bruised, you're hurt,
bought those shoes.
and those, you just bought those shoes and everything.
First time I've actually bought something. And this happens. Where would I be at since I jumped out of the kitchen? Is it anywhere near the? I'm running towards the garden where Raymond is.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You can circle around. I'll say right now there's no combat happening because they're slow chasers. They do not They don't run very far. So you are leagues ahead of them at this point, as they try to slowly catch up to you.
Would I notice?
Not at all. But you didn't notice that their approach was kind of rather slow. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Hard to tell because they were invisible, but yeah. Alrighty. There you go, Raymond and the corpse.
That's where I'm going.
Alrighty.
With the, I guess the combat expertise that I'm at as a rogue, and I guess trying to allow the Novikeen is the Starspawn's name. I forgot. So allowing Novikeen to kind of take driver. Would I guess that these things were coming at as one entity, or these little objects that were? I mean, they're visible, so. But could I tell it was more like mental, like anything I can do? I don't.
Hard to tell. It's a hard to tell one. They didn't do enough for you to see any results or anything like that. So unconclusive, essentially. For now, as you continue to sprint towards the garden. Oh, hello. What's wrong with your body? It seems to be red. It's very red.
Is that what you see? I see green, but I don't know. I've been underground for so long. These creatures attacked me, Raymond, and has there been any attacks
Creatures?
that you have felt from the earth?
Where?
I don't know, I couldn't see them.
Did they come from the sky?
Most likely.
You should be wary of the sky falling.
But you okay? Have you
Yes.
felt anything from the ground?
No, not that I know of. I felt nothing. It's been fairly peaceful today. At least over here.
And how's I forgot the name. What pumpkin? How's the pumpkin been?
Oh, she's fine. She's lovely today. I've been watering her. I don't think she needs water though.
This is for me. It's just and I'll just drink a health potion.
Oh, you're drinking red.
And then again, I see green. I may be color different. I don't. My red's totally different.
Oh.
Whoa, that's heavy difference. Green and red.
You're drinking
Damn.
green.
That's some bad color
Drinking your
blindness.
green.
Man, I got it bad, but green. I can tell the difference between green and fucking red.
Sometimes.
What about?
Oh
ours?
shit! Wait, so is
Yeah,
it
because the
green and red?
Yeah, you thought your teething was red when it was green.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're right!
Yeah.
Holy shit! I am that bad.
This
It's
really
not
happened?
bad. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. At least we can see. Really?
It happened.
I drop the course off at him and ask him to identify it, and then I go looking for Maxie.
Yeah, I'd say this all happened fairly quickly. So, yeah, you go back and you see some tattered remains of your windows.
What the man?
Just drops of blood everywhere.
Oh,
And
Maxie.
a trail leading up to a window.
It only takes minutes, huh? What the hell happened?
I don't know.
This is the second time today you have been bloody and beaten. What happened?
You already found me. I wanted to be in the ground. Because it would
No,
there
she
be
hasn't
time to
found
do
you
that.
Oh, I haven't?
No,
Oh.
'cause then you'd find the creatures as well.
Yeah, you're in the.
Yeah.
You're in the room.
Yeah, so I'm going back. I realize that this shit's fucked up, and I'm like, huh. I'm gonna follow the trail of blood.
So you jump out the window too?
No, I'm gonna follow the trail of blood. I ain't gonna fucking jump
I
out
mean,
the window.
at least out the window.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm going to go all the way around,
Oh, okay.
open a door,
Oh.
find the blood trail
Is that
outside.
Featherfall?
I don't want to waste a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you sound like Maxie now.
I'm not
Yeah,
wasting
I
a
was
spell
like,
slot on that.
wait.
When I can just
That
do.
sounds like Maxie.
So it's just jump, or I can just go. Whoop,
Yeah, exactly.
woo.
Okay,
In this,
so
in this
Maxie,
time frame where they
Maxie, You feel these things starting to catch up onto you. You hear the
Oh,
scuttling
shit.
in the ground.
I'll expeditious retreat.
No, you don't know what's going on, Caleb, so you can't.
I'll expeditious
Don't
retreat.
metagame, dude.
That's not metagaming.
You are. Yeah, you are.
That's not metagaming. What are you
just
talking
started
about?
expedition trading as soon as
I'm
Maxie heard something.
Yeah, I'm expedition retreating, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Do I feel them?
Or
do I
what you feel
sense
is the ground being kicked up.
Pew, I'm here.
2 feet.
Pew, what's going on?
Is there enough time to bury myself in the ground?
No.
Yeah.
Return to the earth. Let your body decompose.
Ooh, are those your friends?
What? You can see them?
No, I just hear them talking. Their voices are very scratchy. Maybe they need cough drops. I heard they're good.
Wait, what?
Return to the earth.
Is this another language that I understand, or are they just speaking common?
Sounds like they're speaking undercommon.
I'm trying to get in the ground.
You must perish.
So, are you saying that I should have more time to meditate with Novakeem?
Does he seek counsel with you? Defective one.
I don't know.
So ask him. You will have one chance.
Because at this point, this is all I can think of. So I'm just burying myself in the
You're
ground.
going really far.
Help me here. And
Oh, I can just.
Are you doing this in my garden?
And he just kind of just takes his hands and starts to spread his roots throughout the ground and just dig a really huge hole. It takes a little while, but perfect.
So then I'll prop up a meditation pose. Just sit down and. Alright. Only allow Trixie to be aware of what's happening here. Is that a deal, friend?
No response.
Alright, thank you. And I'll enter this void of talking to Novakeem.
Okay.
Novakeem.
Time to Scooby Doo.
Make a percentile roll.
Holy shit, I do have a lot of spell slots.
Yeah.
Oops.
44.
44.
Oops, it happens.
You hear a flood of voices in your head, all giving out different directions and different orders. Bonds being forged and separated. Life being lost and life being gained. You see in the distance a meteorite. You go towards it. You sit down on the surface of it. It's hot to the touch. You look to the right of you and you see an undistinguishable creature. It looks like built up calcium. You see spikes jutting from the back of it. Its face large and oversized for its body.
What do you want?
I think that they have asked me to ask you for counsel. Or you ask me for counsel. You can see the battle happening. Is that us? Or is it just a mock-up of us?
Failed experiments, nothing more. They think themselves very highly, but they are the bottom feeders. They're controlled by the hive versus being their own individual. They are nothing but foot soldiers.
Was it the artificer? Or can you tell what origin they came from? Or what strand they came from?
There are far too many of us to know how many decades or millennia they go back. I wish not to travel that far in my mind. It's taxing. So, do you have a plan to get out of this?
Would we be, in a sense, compromised or hurt if we decided to absorb these? Because if you think about it, at least on my side, is that if we can create a bunch of little bottom feeders that we can absorb, then we can become like that one monster we fought that kept healing itself. I mean, we were able to absorb Trixie's star spawn.
That is a grotesque amalgamation. A cancer.
Trixie's or absorbing bottom feeders.
If you become what she was, you will become nothing.
So, other form, that's becoming something? Because it's looking very grotesque.
Yes. Your diet consists of the grossest, most foulest creatures you can think of.
You know, at this point, being together so long, that's almost like a compliment. Because at least these creatures allow us to have these certain powers that we need in this realm.
We need something stronger. Something smarter. You feast on things with the intelligence of a cockroach.
I mean, really, perspective, how wise can one be just sitting there looking? I don't know. This is what I guess I seek counsel. You know more than I do.
You do not take my advice. It goes in one of your earlobe tubes and out the other earlobe tube. It funnels through your brain like garbage, and you spit back putrid, rancid cockroaches.
Damn.
I give you wisdom and counsel of the most highest intelligence, and you do not use it.
Listen, now that that's out of your system,
Out of my system!
You told me eat anything. You told me eat.
No! I did not think you would eat bottom feeders. Shut up.
And as that's happening, Trixie, you are eventually catching up to these footprints that you see scuffled all over the ground. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Survival. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, I thought I was Scooby doing it though.
Yeah, that's what Scooby-Doo does. He's always dumb because he's an animal.
Oh. Not the worst actually. 16.
Yeah, you have a fair sense of direction of where it's going.
Wow, this is crazy. What the fuck is this?
Once you gather around the location, you see from the distance Raymond standing over a hole.
In my garden?
Mm-hmm. And you see a whole bunch of scuffles of what seems to be skid marks and slither trails
Oh, hell no.
and blood.
What the hell happened to my garden?
He's concentrating.
You were supposed to protect my garden. I don't care about him.
No.
What? Hey, hey.
He's your friend.
only care about a lot of... There's certain things that I have a special attachment to as my fucking god.
He needs to concentrate.
On what?
I don't know.
You let a hole happen? Raymond, man. Raymond. Listen, man. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You were supposed to protect the guardian.
Yes. I can heal this over. I can till the soil. I've learned a lot from Corpsey.
You can?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Otherwise, we would have a problem, Raymond.
Yes,
I don't like
can
problems.
understand that.
I don't like problems.
But you love problems.
I guess, weirdly enough. So what is he doing?
Shh, he's concentrating.
On fucking what?
I don't know.
Fucking stop telling me to shush. I will shush what I want to shush.
Have it your way. Yell at him.
I'm not...
Hey, poo-poo head!
He's not listening anyway.
You're as old as a dinosaur.
Ooh.
I've read about dinosaurs in colorful books.
I didn't say insult him,
Oh,
but I like the way the route you were going.
Thank
It's not terrible. So let's give him a few minutes. Did anything end up chasing, or was it just his blood?
oh, there were people talking.
People? What people?
I don't know.
Holy shit.
Many people.
This conversation is going to make me go insane.
Yes.
I will wait.
As everyone is peering into this hole, waiting for this guy to come back.
I can kill the garden back.
You hear a couple of verbal intrusions into your zone, as you don't have a full, stable connection, and outside interference sometimes seeps in. You hear yourself being called a poo-poo head, and a dinosaur.
They are correct. You are a poo-poo head.
What's a poo-poo head? Are we talking about like excrement? Like we're talking about
Yes.
shit? Like animal?
Exactly.
Oh my god, now I know what you mean trying to talk to me. I mean, it's dying talking to you. In a weird, energizing kind of way. So, wait, who's talking? It sounds like Trixie.
Ignore them.
Alright. So, what kind of things how can we proceed? If these are bottom feeders, in a sense they're still attached to the hive, just at a very low level.
Destroy them.
But can't we just...
No.
We don't have to destroy everything. We can
Destroy
just-
them.
I mean, are you sure? Or can we just
Positive.
not, like, has the hive not told you a better plan? That can tell me.
He's not going to give you any other response.
Then what I mean,
Okay, it's been like 7 minutes. What the fuck could he possibly be discussing in his head?
it's
Okay, Raymond, you can start doing it again.
You are a
something.
big head as well. Bigger the head, the more poo-poo can fit on it.
Are the ones here at least gonna just stop?
What is your solution then?
I mean, why were they trying to, kill us?
They need you dead to get me back.
We get you back.
Oh my god.
Huh? Aren't you connected?
I've said this so many times.
You're the one connected.
You're
then I'm
literally
connected.
spitting out cockroaches. I said something to you. You blatantly disregarded it
Oh my
and
God.
said whatever the fuck you want to.
No, I didn't. You're connected to the hive, which makes me connected to the hive, which makes
You
us connected to
are
the hive.
nothing but a vessel, harboring my body.
Hey, listen, I let you drive sometimes.
He starts breaking the meteor with his fists, and he takes you by the head, and he echoes into your face. Your skin starts to peel and shred back, almost like 1,000 force powers of like G wind just ripping straight through you.
Come on, man. This isn't nice. You know, for someone so old.
Your voice doesn't seem to be able to
Really?
I throw a rock.
come out. It deflects. And your face is completely and utterly destroyed. Your neck snapped backwards, and you are back.
Destroy them.
As soon as you come back halfway through, a rock is like coming right for you. Like you wake up, oh, and the rock's like right there. So.
That guy. At least it wasn't an eye. Why is everyone staring at me in this hole?
Dude, get out of my hole.
The big poo-poo head is out.
Oh, yeah, he just started insulting you. I actually didn't say to insult you, but he just started doing it.
I thought it was refreshing.
He enjoyed it, so.
I think
Hey.
the tree didn't know he was insulting me. He thought it was funny.
Oh, well, regardless, it doesn't matter. It's insulting you. Hey, get out of the hole in my garden.
I don't know how it is.
He just scoops you off.
Thank
Oh,
you, Raymond, very much.
not a problem. Ooh, it does feel like poo-poo.
Oh, he really thinks you're a poo-poo head.
Giant tree limb, or I mean, he did all that, so.
He is a
it
giant
like,
tree.
So
just
you would
kinda just.
you would just assume so, yes.
It's gentle, but
So what the fuck was that
Branches,
20 minutes?
trees, bugs.
I mean, like, apparently you were here for a long time already. So I got here and
What's a long time? It's been like a moment.
really, it's 15 minutes. Not counting the time that you were already in the hole. I don't know how long that was, but I made sure to count.
You guys were talking for hours, though. Debating.
You know, time is a concept of man.
What the hell are you doing? And why are you bleeding?
Time is up.
Why are you bleeding? What is happening right now?
We have to kill these things.
Okay, tell me where they are. It's not a problem. I don't need them around here.
I have magic. I
You
don't
roll for initiative.
So they're just waiting for him to come out?
Yeah?
Oh. Did I see them?
No, they're invisible, so.
Oh, okay. Well then, there you go. I got a very shit initiative. As I rolled a 6.
Nice one.
You want to trade dice?
I'm gonna take my red one. I accidentally rolled that one. So what happened there? I'm gonna take my red die.
24.
It's typically a pretty good
How
die.
much? Okay.
Are you at a 6?
Alrighty. Go
As-
first, buddy.
What do I see? Oh, a sensor. Can I even tell what I'm fighting? How do
No.
I know I started fighting?
You don't know that.
See, invisibility would still be active. So,
How long does it last?
or how long was it there for? Because I think it's an hour, and maybe it's gone.
It's been like less than 30 minutes.
So I still have it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I can still see these things then.
Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, then they would have been just surrounding
Damn
the hole,
it.
just staring.
Damn it!
You thought they were little worms.
I thought they were like saplings or some shit. I didn't know what was happening.
They were completely still and motionless. They were almost like.
I guess we're not gonna try and figure out
Giant
exactly
pineapples.
why
They were like
I
giant-
wasn't
they
able to
looked
see
like
it.
pineapples.
So it's okay.
It's a good thing to
You know what? Some stories aren't perfect. Okay,
Exactly.
so
It's a good thing to visualize.
it's a visual thing. Regardless, I see them now.
Can you see it?
You go first.
Since I don't know what the hell I'm looking at or what to fight, I will just close my eyes and try to listen to something new, and I will. Is there kids around? A bunch of kids? Or
No.
You said people were looking into the hole, so I don't know.
Just these two, Raymond and.
I guess I'll just try to hit an a direction, well, they dissipate.
If it's initiative, I'm sure.
Yeah, I forgot that they dissipated. If they don't hit anything, they just go away.
So you're just gonna hold your action to flurry. Alrighty. The big one goes after Trixie.
Right.
A natural 20.
Kidding me. Fuck!
Then make a con save as well.
Give me a second.
Oh, is she near me? Like, did we decide to stay within 5 feet or are we farther away?
I mean, the attack right when you got out of the hole, so I
Yeah.
guess so.
You know it better than me, but I took the sentinel feet.
How much damage?
You take
That is a 22 for con save. How much damage?
take 15 slashing damage
Okay.
and take 16 poison damage.
Ow. I'm already hurt.
I don't know if this makes sense, but I wrote it down for reading it. If the reaction interrupts another creature's turn, that creature can continue its turn right after the reaction.
Yeah, Sentinel has to be within 5 feet. So they
Okay.
weren't there, they're further than that.
I meant me and her.
Yeah, further.
Yeah, you'll know when it's active. He'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Then the other one goes after Maxie. The smaller ones. Natural 1.
Alright, well, I know what I'm doing next, thank God.
Natural 20 for the second one.
What the fuck, man? God, you're so good right now. So many times with
20 points of slashing damage.
uncanny dodge that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
10
The moment you said natural 20, you fucking uncanny dodge that shit.
10
Please.
damage. So that means you used your reaction, which means you can't use your held action.
Sorry, that's my bad.
a natural
Didn't
18.
realize you were holding it. I would have just let you do something. That was the case.
7 piercing damage. And then the last one. Eight piercing damage.
You said 8.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on?
Can you not see them?
They're visible now. But
Okay.
you didn't see them before, so.
That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. Is it my turn?
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, I go. Fuck! Alright, time to step it up another level, I guess. And I go and turn into my Moltres-like form as Tinter's transformation engulfs me.
Okay.
Because I need the HP. And, yeah, that'll be... I still get a bonus action, right?
That is your bonus action, correct?
It's
Is
not a
it
bonus. It's an action.
It's an action?
Tinter's transformation is an action, so I can
Okay.
still use a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
I will firebolt the
Okay.
nearest one. That would be a 16.
16 hits?
Oh, I was unexpecting that. I don't know why these things are fucking small, but it's a D10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, making sure. And we're level 11, so it's 3D10. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that makes up for it. So I rolled a 1, a 10, and an 8. So 19, so it's average.
19 damage?
19 damage.
Yeah, that thing just, like, eviscerates. Its body is just burnt. The corpse just starts to sizzle and pop.
Well, that thing said.
Alright.
And that's the end of my turn. As
Yeah.
And you see this fire staff.
Raymond goes, well, we can't have that happening.
Oh, he
And
rolled
just goes
initiative! Oh, Treant damage!
Ground damage is pretty fucking gross.
Yeah, Treants, dude.
They're pretty fucking gross.
Oh my god!
It just barely hits.
What? Oh, thank god Raymond almost hit. Barely just hit.
Yeah, plus 10 to hit.
Fucking Treants, dude.
We can't have that happening.
Woo!
he just grinds into this thing and just one of them and its body just goes straight into the dirt as you see the small impact. Whoa! I'm sorry. And he goes for another one.
He will. Yes, good idea. Yes.
13 just hits.
Oh my god. Okay, I kind of like that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, the second one just crushes it into ground. Oh, it's all over me.
Tree!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's all good now, though.
Yeah,
It's okay, don't get
exactly.
scared now, Raymond.
Yeah, your turn.
I will.
There's only one more left, and the big guy. Bigger guy.
Wouldn't have done Tinter's transformation if I. Fuck, whatever. I need to make sure I lived, so I was at low HP. I was getting bulked up.
Could I tell, like, what direction she got hit? Since.
They're all uninvisible. As soon as they make an attack, they lose their bearing.
Okay. Then I will dagger the small one and then dash towards her.
Okay, good.
Behind her.
Attack roll.
Dagger, brother. Dagger. Bam! Bam!
9. Or
9 to hit. 9 does not hit.
Yikes. How low is that?
14.
Oh.
14 hits, yeah.
Ooh,
Damages.
look at that, dude. I would just choose another die to roll because this gray one is out to kill us all.
To kill us all!
I,
To kill us all! To kill us all!
I do believe it. This die has been giving me way more luck than that die. That's a thing, man. It's a fucking thing.
Destroy us all!
14.
14? Yeah, it just splatters as your knife just cuts straight through it like butter. Its insides and organs just start spilling out onto the floor.
Ooh.
Not hovering, right? I don't know why my brain pictures like this, like hovering.
No.
Doesn't match. Okay. So they're standing lizard people things.
These are flat lizards. They're kind of like Komodo dragons.
Okay.
But it's that really disgusting.
Yeah, they look. They. If I'm wrong, they look possessed, right?
Basically.
Okay.
Then
They look
I
like
will-
abominations.
Komodo
They're
dragon,
fucked
like-
up.
They don't
like
look normal.
zombie-esque or-
Worse.
They don't look normal, brother.
Sure.
I'll dash toward. Well, I'll dash right behind Trixie. In that occupied 5 foot space.
Do you want to dagger the other one? Because your first dagger killed it, so you can dagger the big one.
I can. Yay!
Natural 20.
20.
And then you're back to normal. You're like me. You're back to normal. No more luck shit.
Back to Norman.
Welcome to the other people, the side where the normal people reign.
Whoa.
Just call me not
I called you the normal people.
Anyways, do your thing.
Yeah, how much damage? Add it up.
Yeah. It would be double, so 18.
Yeah, 18.
18 damage. Wait, that's from a D4.
Yeah, so 3 plus his dex modifier.
Yeah, you don't double. You don't double the whole thing. You only double dice.
Oh
so
yeah.
It'd be 3,
Oh.
so it'd be
So, yeah.
6 plus 5 plus 5.
So that's 11.
Yeah.
6 and 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot that that's what he was doing.
Yeah, because the
And
Whoops.
and remember, you also have your feature as well, where you use your cunning action to do damage. Your sneak attack.
Wow, it's been so long.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he could see me too.
I mean, technically, it's engaged with her, so you can actually add your sneak attack damage, anyways.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for that, because I just
Yeah.
So these creatures
Oh, so
are
that
just
doubles.
like
That's double too. So don't forget that.
Yeah, that's gonna be way more damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, he rolled 2 6s.
Okay. Yeah.
So 12, 14, that's doubled. So
But how many? How many?
I
3.
think I'm up to 5. I think. Or is that too
Yeah,
much?
I'm sure you have a lot right now. You're level 10.
Give me a second. I mean, he's looking it up for you. So 2 more. I know.
It's been so long since we've had nice combat too.
I mean, like we're about. If we're going the route that I think we are, get used to it. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna get
yeah,
insane.
So you have 5d6 altogether.
So yeah, so that's 18 times 2, which is 36.
Yeah, this thing splatters everywhere. Plus your other damage too. So it just literally this one dagger just like strikes straight through its heart, and you just see it just burst straight through its chest and fall flat onto the floor. Still beating.
So that's the last one.
So what it looks
God.
like is that
Oh! Fuck! Okay. No, got a point of exhaustion. Because I used that fucking spell, damn it.
Who would have thunk it?
Hey Raven.
Yeah.
I'm going to wash the filth that's on your lips.
Man, I'm gonna go to bed. What the fuck? I need to take a long rest from this shit.
Lips.
Limbs.
Limbs.
He said lips. Let me see your lips. Let me see your lips.
Oh, I have a tongue. Mmm.
He got a tongue now?
Mmm. He just discovered it.
No!
Oh.
And you stated that you read some books with pictures. Would you like me to bring some books to show you?
As long as they have lots of pictures.
Oh, okay. And that's what I'm gonna do with my set time. And just thank you, Raven, for allowing me to have that
Of course, he
peace.
looks freaked the fuck out. It's just in the corner, it's like,
Didn't take any part of the fight either.
what the fuck?
Oh yeah, and then this music appears.
And then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm basically gonna just talk to Raymond. And that's why you don't mess with friends, as Maxie
Oh.
does that.
I'm spitting up blood and shit. Oh, fuck, I'm just crawling to my bed. Yep. I'm gonna take a nap. Oh yeah, and before I go to bed, I go to one of my nearest and dearest members. I red alert, not like red alert, but like be on alert for like bad stuff that are happening because he's got some shit.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, you saw that? You see that icky shit?
What about you?
They were coming for him. I need to go to bed, for I am bleeding.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Those things attacked. I'm going to now go to bed.
Okay.
God! I'm just crawling.
Bleeding everywhere.
Hold up! Just like swimming in the grass, just trying to.
People help you. Oddly enough.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
In the kitchen floor. Is she acting? I didn't take this course.
I mean, school's not in session anymore. Like, that
Yeah,
tournament
that
has
shit
totally
crazy
been
has
fucking
been
post. That tournament is indefinitely postponed. Holy shit. So, okay, they guide me to bed. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm in bed.
Yeah, you're in bed and you're getting a book.
I'm gonna first wash his body, and then I'm actually gonna see how the. He said right behind him is where his like core is. You can see like a human. So he's gonna wash his limbs and just make sure that all the guns off and everything.
Oh,
like
you
that.
mean the back of him? Yeah, the back has the what looks like an ink. Yes.
And that's where I'll take the books to. And I'll just kind of sit there. And I'll actually be talking to him like this one. And then now, this is a harder one. And then this one.
It's not hard at all.
Well,
It's easy.
it's hard for me.
Oh,
Hey Raymond, are you a god?
I could be. He starts speaking Elvish. I could be. Start speaking 2 other languages you don't know.
What's that? I don't know those ones.
Not too sure.
And then that's how I'll spend my night. Basically, I'm trying to. I mean, my key goal for this kind of scene is like seeing if he can tell me anything too, because he's literally a tree connected to what's going on. So maybe he can feel something from far away. Something.
He doesn't seem to be concerned really, if anything. His main goal, his mindset is to protect the garden. So most all conversations lead back to the garden. So
How's the other seed?
it's rusty.
Resting?
Yes,
It hasn't had a tiring day.
indeed.
At first, I almost gave up. Kept watering it and talking to it. He said sunlight, so I tried to get a magnifying glass.
No, that kills it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought you need more sun.
That creates heat, which can generate fires. That's how forests burn every year.
By idiots with magnifying glasses.
Yes, like you.
Brings the magnifying glass he has, puts it back in his pocket. I mean, I didn't know. You know, being connected to this star thing. He talks to me next to suns, and I can't gauge the heat sometimes.
Right. Uh-huh. So you've been in the sun before, right? It hurts your eyes, right?
Possibly, yeah. I couldn't handle it at first.
Yeah.
I'm getting
That's think of that as a small, fragile, unmoving creature that can do nothing but sit there and take it.
Okay, so
That's
you
it.
do that for a long time. Okay, and then after hours and hours. Ugh! Oh, what the? I'm not bleeding anymore.
Somehow.
What's this universe I live in?
Oh, you want to do gritty, where it takes a week?
No!
Okay, so we're doing gritty now.
Ah! Yes, yeah, that's actually a thing, by the way.
Yeah, it's like
People use
freaking-
long rest for like a week.
Yeah.
And granted, does that make sense? Yes, but that's
God,
gritty.
It's rough.
It's rough.
It's also it helps.
Yeah.
It helps the world pass time as well. This way, it feels like
Reality.
I've actually been in game years, and
Yeah.
out of game it's just been a couple of months. I mean, it's been out of game sometimes it's years. And
No.
in game it's only a couple months.
Yeah, I understand. It makes sense.
Thanks, I had no idea. That's why I was happy that we took that year apart.
No, it's nice.
So I can do this.
Okay, I walk up to him. I go, Maxie.
And You see basically like bandana, some like overalls, kind of like the first face that he ate, those hillbillies. He's basically looking like a.
What the
Natural born hillbilly.
Why'd you take my clothes?
What do you mean I took? These are your clothes?
Yes, I wear
They were so tight right here, but this is the best for me to get the most sun without the children being
I
frightened.
like the garden. Of course they're my clothes. Whatever. You're already wearing them. So
how'd it go?
I'm back, but we need to discuss what we're doing next.
I'm cleaning raiment. Do you want to help me
Okay,
clean
so
raiment?
you might be opposed to the whole Underdark thing, which I totally get. But I still think we should do it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Come on, just do this while talking to me.
Okay, I am walking away from that motion of whatever the fuck is
Yeah,
happening
you're not wrong.
and his reactions to it.
He's basically like scrubbing them down, polishing, and like burning them.
I got you, I know, but like outside a game, I can't be around it. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I can't be around it because I know what you're implying, and I can't stand it.
It's nothing.
I can't stand you.
You're implying anything.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
It's a
I don't
fucking
care.
tree.
It's a thin line, and that line is broken at this point.
Tree.
So I'm going inside.
It has nerve endings on everything.
I know.
Now I'm just doing some fuck with you.
I know. That's okay.
Uh,
I just know what it's implying. It's not gonna bother me that long. It's just funny.
I didn't know. I mean, now that you're bigger, the burns don't hurt that bad, but they make you grow to be better.
Well, it's because I'm no longer intaking the nutrition.
What do you mean?
I'm just feeding it through my body. I don't have to get it from the roots anymore.
Wouldn't your roots go down?
If only I want to.
I open the door again. Hey Maxie, I'm having a meeting
Ooh.
What time? Wait.
Ooh.
in a
When?
few, in maybe about 10 minutes. Now show up because we're important people. I know what you're doing. That's okay. Like I said, it's only gonna bother me for like a session, and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh, this is funny," and it's not gonna bother me anymore. Regardless,
Do you do this to him? It's okay. I'm here now.
can I ask you a question?
What?
We have been here. That tree has been here for as long as you've been here. So how could I have been doing that previously before you got here?
That does sound silly.
Because she's smart. And
What?
it reads
10 minutes.
about plants.
But not about plant people.
Oh!
Oh, yes! Wood just splinters all over the floor.
No!
And you have this sap.
This
No!
large log just falls out.
Yikes. Yikes.
He just...
Yikes, 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 yikes. No!
Write that down as an item Raven's jar sap.
Mm.
Oh, come on now. Come
I
on.
can use it in my diner.
I bet you could.
Treon
What?
semen.
No!
Treon semen.
Brother.
Yay!
Ew.
Get your Cheon semen here, fresh hot Cheon semen.
That's what we cook. That's what we use for oil.
Yeah, we cook it up real good.
What is a Treons?
I don't want to talk about this. This is a topic that I'm not going to get into, so we're going to move the game along.
So then, yeah, I guess so. And get actually clothes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes, good to know.
Just walk around because I don't know where the actual meeting is. Is it a town meeting?
You just hear from the distance.
We're gonna be late. Maxie, what the hell are you doing?
I'm drinking some water. Oh, I was scrubbing raiment.
Great.
Did you see any of that?
What? see
Oh,
any
yeah.
of that what?
You know what was happening because of the eye.
Look, sometimes I close my freaking eyes and I go to bed like other people. That's because you guys never freaking sleep. You know, I can't do anything about that.
Was TK?
Yes.
You know, I was sending you messages.
Yes! I was trying to sleep!
No. So you saw them at least.
I was sleeping. Can I
Well,
sleep?
That happened while you were sleeping?
Can I? What? No, you're accusing me of resting my eyes?
No. Listen.
I've just been through a traumatic experience, okay?
But we have to practice. We have to practice.
Practice trauma?
No, we have to use what you have now.
Trauma?
A message goes into your head. Do you just not know where the fuck to go? We're all waiting here, and there's 2
No.
seats waiting. 2 seats in the conference room. Just ask to where the conference room is. Please, fucking just get here.
Is that the look of disappointment from someone else feeding through you? I know that look! Let's go!
I did not like when you became a teenager. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Eventually, after people have escorted you and told you where the conference room is, you come in.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey,
Excuse me.
I know that was on purpose.
Hey, what the fuck?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me. Pardon
See
me.
you later, TK.
Excuse me. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh, bye. Have a good day, TK.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Who's that?
You're getting pretty famous around here, man. You're
Oh.
that lady killer.
It's probably because of my peach face.
Damn it.
They love it. The ladies love it.
Eventually, you get there.
Should I get a piece of it?
Yes.
And when you open the door, it is literally looks like a conference room, except, yeah, there's like a conference room, except not really like conferencey. It's
not
it's medieval. It's medieval time, so it's just like
it's worse.
it's like a wood
tape.
tape. It looks, yeah, basically.
Baron.
That's how it would look, yeah. So that's what it looks like, and we're all just waiting around.
It's a semi-dark circular.
Oh, hello, Maxie. Oh, whoops, shit. And then the lights start popping up.
Ah. Yeah, I've been underground too for a little while, so I got this guy's eyeballs.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Take your seats, and as you look around, you see a few familiar faces like NY and Polaris that have made their way here, but most of them are new faces that have taken a bigger role in the Foundation.
So we will be in the back. Well, Maxie. I don't know.
No, you take your seat. Seat's here for a reason. Nope, I don't know what you're doing. Just sit. There you go. All right, everyone. We're here for a very important reason, and I think we all know what that reason is. We're all here to discuss the next big move to make. One particular being, should we move some of our bigger resources and investments into going back to the Underdark and taking this big undertaking into taking down Loth and the agents.
Does that mean that we don't have to do our taxes anymore?
No. What kind of question is that? That's not irrelevant to the
Well, I mean, if we're in the Underdark,
yeah.
does that mean we start to do our taxes in Whitestone?
If you're in Whitestone, then yes. But if you're not in Whitestone, then I would say no. Either way, taxes are important.
So if we're down, so do we have to get all accountants then?
Shit will be taken care of for you if you decide to take this undertaking.
Okay.
Now, I don't expect many people to do this. I don't blame you. This is a very hard thing. Us escaping the Underdark in the first place was already a big enough task. So asking you to go back down there is practically insane. But here we are. I don't expect people to do this, but if we are doing this, then we need to have a discussion about this. Who wants to go first? Expressing this, and I show a podium. This is the podium. You will be allowed to. This is a free form. You're allowed to go up there and talk about exactly what you feel about this topic, and people are allowed to respond in a formal fashion. Don't get crazy here, please. We're trying to have a important topic. Let's keep to that topic.
It's very close to tax season. I just need to make sure.
You're fine.
You gotta ask the board. She has control.
Oh.
Slowly manipulating. Slowly manipulating these guys. So yeah, I sit down and it's like, anyone who wants to go first, you're allowed to go to the podium.
And you see, I use the guy with the taxes guy.
Is it about taxes?
No.
Insights.
Let him ask.
Insights.
Some people don't know what taxes are.
Dirty 20.
Oh no. It's probably about taxes.
No, you're going to talk about taxes, and that's not the topic at hand. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, go ahead and talk about it. We'll get this topic out of the way, and then you can move on to another topic.
All right.
Yeah,
So, I'm supposed to be collecting
Okay.
a stipend.
Okay,
And it's supposed to be pretty good this year.
right,
It's supposed to be like 1,000 gold.
right.
Because I put a lot of hard work into the season, you know.
Right,
And I started farming, cultivating, started setting up little businesses so that other people could start farming and getting their equipment and getting getting the practice in.
mm-hmm.
So that agriculture can be a steady income for those who want it. Because for a while, over here, the agriculture was nothing. It was useless because all your crops would just die.
Yeah.
And the blood was going around and whatnot. So, people couldn't do anything about it. But me, I achieved such a brilliant deduction
Okay,
from what I've seen other people do and replicated it at a fast rate.
right.
So that everyone is able to get into the agricultural / farming business
Mm-hmm.
and reproduce agriculture to the point that it's now it's a business that people could do now.
That's
So
impressive.
that's really institutionalized that, and I feel very proud of that.
You should.
And also needed 1,000 gold to show how good I did as well.
So you came here for 1,000 gold.
No,
What'd you come here for?
so they said they had free pizza sticks.
That's why you came here?
Yeah.
I don't know what a pizza stick is.
Ooh! I'm gonna throw my voice and just change it.
Tell us your name.
Yeah, what's your name?
Name is Jeremy.
Jamie?
Yep.
Jammy.
Jeremy.
Jammy, yes.
Jeremy.
Jammy.
How long have you been with
Jammy.
this foundation, Jamie?
How long?
How long?
I was inducted a year ago, and I've been with them since. Very strong,
So, I'm sorry. What is your goal in this attending this?
She means, what do you need? Hurry up.
We're going to be going down in the ground, right?
Potentially, yes. There's a strong chance that me and Maxie are guaranteed to go.
So will I be able to take over the agricultural business?
Oh, I would definitely trust you. I know how good you are with that.
Thank you.
I mean, you would actually be the first person I would go to.
Thank you.
Because
Why didn't
I
you
need
ask
a...
his name?
I didn't. You did. Maxie, throwing your voice and shit. You've done this so many times, I know it's you. Stop that. That's not funny. So yes, I trust you. I definitely do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Anyone else have any more concerns before we move on to the important topic?
I think I have the biggest concern.
Oh, not this guy again. What's going on?
You're going down. taking commoners, untrained people.
I didn't say that we were doing that.
So do you plan on training them up before?
I didn't say
Approach.
that. I only have capable adventurers that I will be taking with me.
Does
Didn't
anyone
say
wanna
that.
know combat?
What we are here to discuss is everything that's needed to, first of all, maintain the foundation here. That way I don't have to worry about it when I leave. And then...
So
What disconnected?
this.
Oh, the
Oh,
power
microphone though. Oh, that's-
Yeah, I mean, it just did it, so you're
okay.
good. So yes, definitely...
Break soon?
No, give me 1 second. Continue.
And so, I propose, training is in order. Training just for the sake of training. This should be passed down for most elves,
Agreed.
but if you are not from the high elf nature,
Oh. Oh, shit. So, it's, your keys?
did you pick something up really?
No. I didn't see his keys. Continue what you were saying, we're continuing.
Oh, yes, I was totally saying something very important to everyone as I was totally cut off by the fact that I cut off. Yes. What the fuck was I actually saying?
You were literally, you stopped off on talking about we need to train our people.
Yeah. There
That's
you
it.
go. And I just, yeah, I said wow. He stands up and he looks over the crowd as they continue to murmur. He stays silent for a little while, just letting everyone talk amongst themselves.
If we take the board, are more people taking the board?
Tell me, is there anyone capable of picking up a sword? A couple of people crowd raised their hand. I said a sword.
Hey, it's not about the size.
Yes,
You
it
said
is.
combat.
It's about the
Okay,
size.
I can wield a sword. Oh, I'm known for my daggers, huh? That's
Obviously, you know I can.
awesome.
There's a reason why you're here, and you decided to make yourself obvious around here.
Where's Kellingham?
What's your name?
Where's Killingham? Killingham is back where he belongs. He was back. He was literally mentally not able to. He was not okay in the head. He was not in the right place, and I wanted to give him a chance, so I brought him back to
I
where
heard
he
you
originally
died.
was. Why are you talking to yourself?
No one's really paying attention. But you're doing it though.
I can't do that.
I mean, you can
I
be
can change
doing it.
voices.
Just no one's paying attention
Yeah.
to you.
Something with, like,
Regardless,
something pretty big happening.
Killingham is gone for the moment. We probably could use him. I don't know if he's in a better place, but I just wanted him to be happy. So I sent him back to where he originally found himself.
Understood. For those who can, I suggest you start your training today. You train others. You train them so that they can fight to live another day. Because without that, you're nothing but a mere civilian. And in times like this, civilians will be the first to fall. While the road guards stand in their quarters, hiding away, while we perish.
I will say this much. mysterious gentleman, you don't want to tell us your name. You don't have to. It would help with trust. But your words, they ring true. And we should start thinking about the protection of our foundation. As I look around the people, you know the basis of the foundation to begin with, everyone. We are always have been looked at as lower class, regardless of how we act and what we're going to do. We are always seen as creatures or individuals, just by the way that we look, as individuals who are going to cause harm and destruction to cities. What we need to continue to strive for is showing our worth and improving ourselves. Unfortunately, we have to work harder than anyone else, given the fact that we are already looked upon as bad without even having to try. So, I do suggest that we do start working on training. It's a good idea.
And imagine a fate worse than death, returning back to the Underdark as prisoners.
We can't have that.
I'm sure death will not be what they want for us. They want us to integrate back into what they call society, and then bring that to the surface once they're all done with their plans. And you see a couple of people just start clapping, and the clap turns into a roar, and everyone seems to be fired up at this point.
May I, and I don't mean to be rude, may I ask who you are once again? I think it'd be important to them to know who is helping us in this dark time.
For now, you can call me Silverback.
Silverback again? Oh, it was Silverback the entire time. Wink. Silverback! Yes, Silverback! Silverback! Silverback!
Silverback!
Silverback! Silverback! I'd rather them chant his name than mine. Silverback!
Everyone starts roaring and cheering. Silverback.
So yeah, and I go up to Maxie. Yo, that was that druid. It was the druid that helped us originally, who helped Raymond. He's just in his cool form, or whatever that is.
You know I'm not going to question things.
I didn't expect that. Silverback's way cooler than I thought he was going to be. Regardless, it doesn't matter. We got what we wanted. So, plan is...
Oh, wait. Are we done now?
Do you want the floor, Maxie?
Yeah.
Okay. Maxie is going to take the floor after Silverback.
And you see him, like, grab, like...
Yeah.
I would imagine...
From the diaphragm.
oh.
Yay.
Like a little, like, desks, and he's just like...
Woo!
grabbing
Just one guy. Woo!
Got so many books. Diagram. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Yes.
So he sees all these people staring at him, he's just like...
Yes, sir.
That's not eyeballs.
There he goes.
Turns around. Alright, so...
Man of action.
You might know me as Maxie.
Maxie!
Just draws an M. Or 10-foot
10
Maxie.
foot Maxie! Yes!
That was a pull.
Yes!
And then, or now what's going around.
Yes!
That's a poop.
A poop
And a head.
and a head. Maxie, what the fuck is that?
This is just what people may know me as. Or
Poopy head?
the creature thing.
Okay, everyone, this is an interesting thing. Let him continue.
Yes!
So
Tell
So,
him.
Demi, what do you need? Do you want pizza sticks or 1,000 gold? Or 1,000 pizza sticks?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You came here to require something once you left, and once all this hype is over, you're gonna be upset that you went home with nothing. What would
Are
you
you
like?
offering pizza sticks?
Yes.
What
I'm
are
sure
pizza sticks?
TK, the kitchen chef, he knows. My chefs know. I mean, pizza sticks or gold?
Pizza sticks.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
Maxie. Yes. Tell him.
Alright, Silverback. I have no idea where you actually reside. So, would you want to stay here as well to help guard and grow the combat in your ways that you can teach? I don't know if you hold a sword or not.
I will help as much as I can.
Okay. So, what do you require? You just wanted to boast our morale, or?
I'm only here as an overseer, as a watcher.
Okay.
He's here to protect us. Good intentions.
So has anyone ever heard of a cult?
Yes, Maxie. Yes.
I think we all know what a cult is. What are you going on
Are we
about?
becoming a cult or a civilization?
What the fuck are you talking about? We are literally not a cult. What kind of...
Not
W-
a cult.
We're not cult. We literally have... What makes you think we're a cult?
Are you
Asking
asking
a
or
question.
telling us? It's hard to know.
I just didn't know which one we were becoming. Like a cult or a civilization?
A cult worships something,
Trixie.
They don't worship me.
something that they don't see.
The angel of light.
They seen
They
me.
see her.
They see me.
She's right there.
Huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You fucking saw it. You were the one person who actually witnessed
yes,
it.
Maxie. Yes,
And
tell
I
him.
survived.
Yes, remember.
But who knows
Tell
if anyone
him.
consider.
He's so helpful.
Tells the story. Tells the story. And that's how it happened. But I'm just trying to realize
You're
some things
losing us.
because
You-
we will
You're,
have pizza
you're
sticks
losing
soon.
us.
Dude, you just recounted the story they already know.
He wanted to hear. We cannot, who
You-
misses the underdog?
You're losing us.
No one misses the underdog. We all don't miss the
crowd
underdog.
starts to disperse.
Oh my god.
Slowly, like people just start getting up, and they seem to be unsure what this meeting's for now.
And
You guys can leave.
I'm just gonna keep rambling until there's like.
You
I
all
don't know
can
if she's
leave.
gonna leave, but if
Yes.
he stays.
He's the only one who stays. Only one left in the seat. Yes! Maxie!
Just can see it.
He's like front row.
Woo!
Oh yes, I'm getting closer.
Pizza stick. Pizza stick. He's only chanting things he wants.
Alright. So Demi, you're gonna oversee the agricultural land.
Yes, he's good at it.
while we're gone. And, we're
Yeah,
gonna-
I don't oppose it. So, are we done though?
Yes.
Yes, there's no one really here.
Yes, it's only
So,
you.
Whatever you need, if you can't find me, find TK.
What the fuck?
The child.
Pizza face. Code name.
So, what do you mean whatever you need? You were gonna make a pizza sticks, right?
Yes.
That is for his belly, but he can't plow with pizza sticks.
Can we get this over with?
Yeah,
Holy
you can.
fuck.
I'm going to make you some. It'll be in about 2 hours.
What?
What? What the fuck are pizza sticks and why does they take 2 hours?
Yes, Maxie.
Because that's the dinner time.
Woo!
You all make them at dinner time? we got shit to. Bucky's already making dinner already.
Yes, Maxie.
So you're already going to have to interrupt him making dinner to make the
Yeah,
pizza
He's got
sticks.
more chefs. Plus, I have
Of course he has
Some-
more chefs, but he's still busy.
They'll be right.
Woo!
You better make sure he gets his pizza sticks or he'll be unhappy.
Pizza sticks.
He doesn't want 1,000 gold. He wants pizza sticks. You
Um,
can buy pizza sticks with that 1,000 gold.
I can't make pizza sticks, so even with the 1,000 gold.
Okay.
one of my CUs just follow.
Just fucking pay a guy to make him pizza sticks.
Alright, TK, you can discuss too if you want to stay.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
Alright.
He was sleeping.
So,
You bored him.
do you think, to be safe for everybody, that we secretly and slowly build
Yes,
a
we do.
smaller...
We do that. I agree. Can I go?
You can always leave, TK. You're not interested.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
right,
I agree. We should do that.
Okay, goodbye.
No matter what it takes.
Goodbye, buddy. Go
No matter
entertain
what it
yourself.
takes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Fries.
Alright, goodbye.
Fries.
Bye-bye. Have a good one. Goodbye. Oh, he's asleep. Oh, shit, he's asleep. Alright.
Fries.
Oh, he likes fries. Yes, what were you going to say? Build a smaller what?
Yes. Build it.
You will be overseeing us.
He's
Once
just
we
sitting there waiting.
Start the groundwork. You're gonna stay until they're brought to you?
Just shakes his head.
Alright. Someone will look into it. That's what I believe we should do.
A smaller what?
Because not everybody is going to want to fight or
A sma-
capable of fighting.
Well,
Or-
I already had people in mind.
Okay, but we cannot leave everyone defenseless.
We're not going to.
I'm thinking of slick back.
I'm thinking of Slickback.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's okay.
So Silverback and Slickback?
Two different people, maybe.
So his name is Silverback.
Yes.
And the other guy's name is Slickback.
Yes.
Fuck. They're so similar, so I think she would confuse them too, so it's okay.
All right.
It all makes
There
sense.
you go.
Slickback is. Oh, it was Slickback and not Silverback. Fuck. Alright, never mind. It's not the druid. I don't know who that guy is.
See what's happening here?
What?
I keep hearing about these random people that you don't know where they're sleeping at. You don't know some of these people's names. But what I can say
Yes.
is that you are at least a lot more wise than a lot of these people. But
Yes.
true power does not need to show itself. So there could be some people just playing dumb here,
Oh.
Listen,
yet are stirring up things
what-
in the community.
Maxie, all we need is a companion who will travel with us and knows the Underdark. We know the Underdark to a degree, but you know how huge that place
I'm
is.
saying here, yeah, I have some maps, but I'm saying
They will be
here-
fine as long as it's supervised and we train them. And there are plenty of people. NY can literally look after the place. He is strong.
Yes.
There's a lot of people here that are capable of it. So I trust them. It's going to get rough regardless. You know that, right?
But are they all strong?
NY definitely is all strong. Most powerful druid here.
Because I mean, this place is yours. You don't get to say you're god or anything, but you are the biggest figure that everybody is following. That's why, I mean, if they follow you, they will maybe get somewhere better. You know, that's why, in a sense, people that follow me, like, you know, a little boy here, or my band of people,
Little boys.
they know that they're not following me. They're just in the
Oh
same
my god.
vicinity. But my destiny is not their destiny. So I'm just saying,
My
because we cannot turn back once we start this.
I know.
And I can't be bored or alone. So I'd have to come with you.
Well, you were gonna come with me regardless. Really?
What?
Really,
You
dude?
can't just say yes?
So you're saying yes now, though?
Think about it.
You'll think about it.
No, think about it.
Okay.
Some random man just kind of came in chanting. People were like, yes! Fight that god! And then that's a little weird. That's definitely probably a spell.
I know, that's why I thought, no, it's not a
You're
spell.
gonna fight a god?
It's not a fucking spell. People are just trusting around here.
Yeah! Trust me, I'm a liar.
You think he's a liar?
I don't know him. Maybe, possibly.
Well,
I'm
then you
being
might,
more
I mean, why don't you just confront him and ask him?
He disappears.
He doesn't disappear, he's right over there. He's talking to people.
He's still there.
Hey,
Hey, go confront him.
hey, come over here.
I'm in the middle of something.
What is it? Did he change appearance?
You guys never saw his face.
This is the one. See, you don't even know. Jesus.
No shit, I don't know. I'm just as in the dark as you do. You are.
Fellow, it looks like you're a very smart, intellectual person. What do you think about everything? I saw you thinking.
I've said my piece.
What did you say? Is he the one that talked?
Only
you
you're talking to.
I meant at the podium. You know nothing to say. Okay, well, it looks like a lot of people are with your cause. So, if you can, see who indefinitely isn't scared about this. I mean, clearly you're not. Will you be joining us?
If I join you down there, who will protect the people up here?
She said, some of our comrades.
I said that they could help, yes. But I didn't say that they would be the ones. Basically, what he's saying is that there is no God, okay? Your view of God is completely weird for putting me in the position of God. I get where you're coming from with that analogy, but that's not what's happening, okay? It's just a leader. Their country has a leader, right? There are certain leaders that take up those positions. I'm not trying to be a leader. I just kind of turned into that figure. It doesn't mean they worship me. If they worship me, that was not my intention. It's not a cult. It's the foundation. We rely on each other. And he's just offered ideas on how to help. Is it weird? Yes. But that does not mean it's not true, and it's not like it's impossible to. We trust random people all the time. It's not out of the
I
ordinary.
don't trust random.
Yes, you do. You do.
Nope.
How
You
many
do.
people do you know in your organization? Your little underground playhouse.
So there's a very small amount of us, so I try to know all of them, because if it's too much, then it can get dispersed.
And you trust all of them with your life. Exactly.
He wants to be a part of the foundation. He is. That's the whole idea, man. It's not just drows. It's not just humans.
I don't care what they look like. I'm just saying, in a sentence, everyone flew to him. And I'm just saying, you can
Okay.
come with us to the Underdark.
He could, but that's his choice. Would you rather?
I merely stood out and spoke my truth. Spoke what I saw. Spoke what I heard. If you had done the same thing instead of talking about pizza sticks, you might have done the same.
I just care about the people.
Care about the pizza sticks.
He cares about
Yes.
the sticks. So then I care because we're together.
So you have a problem with this one guy who has an opinion that happens to be opposite of yours.
No, I don't have a problem. I'm just saying, like,
You
We
do
bring
because you
us
keep
all the
bringing
time.
it up.
that's I just because what if we go down there and then he's this crazy powerful wizard?
Maxie, it doesn't matter what we are doing, okay? Doesn't matter. You know why? Because We're going to be compromised regardless.
If you want to stop me now, I'm sorry, wrong word of speech. If you want to stop me, do it now before I get too powerful. What sense would it make?
Because then if...
You're already conspiring against me.
Oh, no, definitely not against you. I won't, like, sleep next to you.
Anyways.
You guys are so harsh.
Stop me now. This way I don't destroy what you have. That would be the logical deduction.
And if you only have Trixie, right? And it's me and you. We're doing this together. We're not going apart of each other. We're doing this together. That's all that matters. I have built this and I love it. But in order to go down there, I have to let it go. And that is hard. I've hard to express how hard that is. So it doesn't matter what happens from here. And that hurts. But I can't not do this. There's a lot of knots, but you know what I mean.
So you're prepared already to never come back?
I am.
What if we take over the Underdark?
What? That's not my plan. Why is that your plan?
It's not mine either, but when one leader, you, and then another leader, go at it, it looks like two kingdoms fighting each other.
We are not a kingdom. We have no sovereign.
We are
individuals trying to overthrow
We
a
have
kingdom.
plenty of civil war.
That's called a coup d'etat. Coup d'etat.
Apple pie. So, I mean, that can happen too, potentially. And if
An
you
apple
prepare...
pie?
Yeah, we can find apple pies anywhere.
apple pie.
You speak nonsense.
I have plenty of sense.
Call you a bitch.
No.
Jiggles his purse.
Call you a bitch.
Stop it.
Regardless, I trust my people to take care of themselves. And I trust this individual who trusts the Foundation. Little do you know that there's not a lot of people who do. Shocker, right? Look at all of us. Look at all of us. We're the same, and I don't see any difference in us. But when you go outside, they will. They always have. It has been like that for years, man. And I will not sit here and just accept it anymore. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah. We're going right now?
No, but like we'll leave in a couple.
Okay, come on, let's do something else then. I'm bored.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Yes.
Make them pizza sticks.
Kind of grabs him. Goes off.
Finally.
I'm sorry it took so long, and then I'll just find the kitchen and one of my people. So, here we are, and then I'll allow that to just play out.
I'm gonna go to my class. I'll talk to them individually. And we can streamline that as well until we get to my apprentice.
Okay. Alright, you have a few talks. Most seem to understand. Some seem to not really get it or want to get it.
Your
They
kids.
don't want to grow up too fast, exactly.
Your kids.
Some weep. Some cry. So you get up to Drizzt.
You already know where we're going with this, don't you?
Yeah.
You're smart.
So,
Yeah. 'Drizzt,
when's it gonna happen?
in a few days.
When's it gonna happen?
In a few days.
In a few days.
It's rather quick, but it's when it's gotta happen.
Baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
Where'd you hear that?
No friend.
Who's that old friend?
I remember.
Baby's gotta do what a baby. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whatever. Drizette, you have been just an honor to be around. And this is not the last time you'll see me. You'll always be my apprentice. And regardless, you will become way stronger than me in every way possible.
No, I know that.
So, I think your training is already been good. You've been good for a while.
But I couldn't even beat Max.
He didn't fight you. Remember that. He decided to let you. He was going to let you in, and I couldn't allow that. Mostly because that was disrespectful to you. That was not your fault, it was his.
That was my fault.
How?
I couldn't hit him.
It was only 2 rounds of combat.
What does that mean?
It was 2 rounds. It was two things that happened. 1, you conjured. 2, you regardless, it doesn't matter. He's way older and he's way more experienced. You haven't had that experience yet. That was part of why I didn't want him to be a part of the wizard tournament, because he's not a fucking wizard. Plus, it doesn't matter
He's kind of a wizard.
how.
He goes like, blah.
It's not what wizards do.
Mm-hmm.
What wizard have you been around that goes blah?
The ones when they're casting, they spell, they go blah. Then.
Is that what you plan on doing? Okay. I am proud of you for having an acknowledgement of trying to be individual. Being an individual. So, regardless, I'd give her a big hug.
Oh.
I hold the back of her hair and I say, hold on to this. And I give her a pendant with 1/2 of a heart.
Where's the other half?
And I point to a necklace around my neck. As long as you have that half, you'll know that the other half is with me.
What? Like, so what if it breaks? Again.
I don't think it will. Because like I said, we'll meet again.
Like, reaches up and goes
Yeah. It fits together because we're meant to be.
in. Do they have, like, powers when it's together?
I
Like,
wish.
they shoot out beams of, like, electricity, or like, oh, or does it, like, can see into your heart and see what your mind's thinking at the time and reflect it out into the world and have it burst into a billion light?
Yes, I'm sure it will one day. It's
Magic amplification theory?
a lot of work you have to do. I'll see you when I see you, alright?
Magic amplification theory. Oh my god.
I pat her on the head. I give her a kiss on the forehead and I say, see you later, sweetheart.
How late is later? I'm a human.
I know.
So
It's
I'm
n-
gonna
I-
die faster than you.
It's not gonna be that long, I promise.
10 years later.
We don't know how long it's gonna be. It may actually,
Right,
it's
right,
probably
yes.
not gonna be as long as the fucking guy predicted. I know it's not. As Caleb, I know it's not gonna be as long as that. But that's as out of game. Regardless, what
Brent's game.
we don't know. True enough. All right.
10 years later.
And I walk away from her.
Before you go, we gotta
We have to get matching tattoos.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
Old enough to get a tattoo.
They magic tattoos?
I don't know.
I know someone who can do magic tattoos.
Okay. So that.
That's the only way I'll allow it. It'll help you get stronger too.
Aren't tattoos all magic?
No.
Oh.
A lot of people decide to do it just to make their skin ugly.
Oh.
Some of them are cool, but you know, when you get
I
older,
always thought they were like runes.
not really. They can be runes if you have the power to do it, but only a few individuals actually know how to make magic tattoos. So, regardless, yeah, where is it? And I grab my brown hat. It's a sit through. It's literally my old hat, but it's not got the magic in it or the face, and I plop it on her head. This is yours now.
Magic amplification theory. 101.
Yes, ma'am. Now walk away.
So I'll have the whole set.
Yep. And yep. God.
Sorry.
It really, I know it's very sweet. Oh God. I go to bed and I close the door and I weep for a long time until I pass out.
Yeah.
I'd say that in this time, we finally make those pizza sticks.
And it's dead. And it's dead.
Pizza sticks.
Yes, Maxie. These are the best.
I've never had them, so I thank you for being around just so I can know what the hell they are.
These are the best. I love them.
It's a good thing I took one of my combat chefs.
They make me feel fleeting happiness until they are gone.
Would you like pizza sticks every day?
No, because the magic would be gone forever. Too much of one thing is never good.
I'm gonna protect you. Are you interested in just the fields and plowing? And do you have any men that work under you, or is it just you by yourself?
I'm mostly solo, but I have a couple of employees essentially that go around just kind of tilling and plowing the land for me. It's lucrative. It's very lucrative.
Do you
Lots of
mind-
land.
Do you use so I would say in your structure that you would have to deliver some of the garden vegetables and things like that to the chef?
I use irrigation to water everything, and as far as delivery goes, I have someone doing that for me.
I know that my companion Jeffrey, he's always interested in growing his knowledge of different types of things he can
I'm
use.
sorry, say that one more time. Say it into the mic.
What?
Should know the name.
The
oh,
name.
his name is Sheffery,
Okay.
That's not his name.
not Jeffrey. He's been growing up and he's kind of limited to what we are able to provide him to make it our diner. So if he could just stay with you, then you have sticks. He can learn himself, and it would make me feel better that you are protected.
I'm also going to learn how to fight too.
He can teach you.
He's a chef.
I mean, he wasn't just a chef.
So he kills pigs in combat.
Whatever.
He combats the pig.
Whatever. Whatever's in the way that makes the meal delicious.
He
you know?
combats
fuck
he
ever.
combats a turnip.
You should see some of his work. He's a little shy, though. But, I mean, because, we do things in stealth. But he would probably show you the way
He
he thinks in
stealthily combats the turnip.
With, you can't even hear it being cut. It's so beautiful. Why you... See, he's going to have questions, too, that are very confusing. That he's going to give you the... Alright, it was a good time.
Yes, Maxie! Yeah, providing me with nourishment.
I'll be just it. No.
I'm gonna actually ask around about the bear. Some people may have recognized what he was when I just wore him.
He's still here.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I know. He's still here. He's just not
playing a
big role.
You ask about the bear? Everyone's like, what bear?
Yeah, so that I can see.
You remember his name,
Pay
right?
attention the most. Nope.
He told you his name.
It's very simple.
I know. That's why I just start off with just saying bear
Don't know the bear.
to see.
Why would I know bear? Okay, cool. Well, you don't know why I would know, so I don't know.
I mean, that's why I ask you questions. He also can go by Mr. Bear. Okay.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Fucking God. The hell, man?
Something else gonna do about bear.
I'm off to trading. I'm out to get trained.
About bear.
I'm out to get
Wait.
trained.
I will spend my time.
About
doing that.
trying.
I'm trading now.
About trying.
About to get my ass beat.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll spend my time doing that.
alright. You eventually come across someone who goes by the name of Charles. He's very rather astute. He wears a very fine hat that covers most of his face, as he's taller than you. And he tends to drape his hat downwards. He leans against what seems to be a small broom of some sort. And next to him is a staff. It's carved from ancient wood.
Setting is
It seems to be like a bar type area.
and he's standing. So, sir, I've been around this area, and I'm looking for. So I used to wear a bear rug on my body, and sometimes I would care that this bear was injured during lots of combat and foolish behavior that I did. And it's led me here. To you. Sir.
I say now, why would you come and question me with such preposterous wording choices?
I'm not sure if you're saying that I'm not smart with my words, but I would agree.
If you agree, then you may continue throughout your day.
But I'm looking
There's
for.
a but, he says.
I'm looking for a bear
Yes.
that I used to wear that ended up becoming alive.
Oh.
Because my goal was to make sure that he was able to get back to his original body once I saved him from being killed by my
Yes.
comrades.
Yes.
And then because I thought it'd be a very lonely life to just stay in that forest all alone, that it would be better if he came with me. And I just kind of wanted to tell him thank you and stuff. And that's why my word.
And I'm sure he would appreciate it tenfold.
Yeah.
Soon as you find this bear rug man.
But can you point me in a proper direction then? Because it looks like I am in another. Looks like everything led me here, but it's all been hearsay. But it all came around to you, Mr. I'm Maxie.
Yes. Good. Maxie. Oh. What a name. What a name. What a name. Yep.
I guess it was the name that was given to me. Can you help me? I can't really say those types of things easily. So that's why I say please.
You eventually hear in your head, like 12 people have been, 12 people on several different occasions. I don't really want to fuck. Several different occasions, people have told me you're looking for Bear Hat Man. You'll find him in said area. Person you're talking to.
Mr. Bear?
Bruh.
Oh,
Bruh.
why were you messing with me?
I had to. It is, how do you say, in my nature. Being a bear taught me a lot. Being a bear rug, exclusively.
I deserved it.
Yes.
I know, but I missed you.
Of course.
I have missed you, and I am sorry that you
I
had
was
to deal
very
with.
filthy for the most part. I recall the smell being that of a mold-filled mildew patch, dried cow chip that was left out in the sun that had then entered another species and was shot out once more and then rolled around in for a little while, sat there, settled in, made love, and started reproducing at a high, rapid volume and spread everywhere. Now imagine, in between your butt cheeks was just this small gloop of unknown origins, and it just settled there for days. And then, years after that, every time you tried to scratch that area, it never happened. You never were able to pick it out. And it placated onto you, and it felt akin to torture at this point.
Oh, he's just here to shit on you.
That is what it felt like, being a hat covered in blood and scars. Hard to swallow, Yep. I'm sorry?
I said sometimes I eat when I'm nervous,
Ah,
and I don't tell people that.
the
Because
things
if
I
you haven't
saw.
seen, I eat a lot.
The things I saw.
I mean,
I
some
can
of
never
it was fun.
unsee. You were eating people. You were eating reindeers, naked harpy women.
Their brain,
Yes.
not them.
Oh, great. That makes it better.
But would it be better if you just stayed in that forest?
Maybe.
My whole
My perception of time definitely dwindled, so I was able to stay on the ground for years without really caring.
I just wanted to make sure that your body was back because I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of my own journey without you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Are you going to join us?
I'm sorry?
Going to the Underdark?
Join the Underdark campaign? I might. I've been bored, after all. Might be able to stretch my feet again.
We basically live together.
Please don't. Don't.
So there's a lot of things that you know about my ability.
Don't,
that a lot of people
please.
don't.
Don't
mean,
remind me of all of them. I saw them, I could not move. For I was tied onto your body, which also smelled like mine.
What I'm saying is that I trust your judgment. And so what I'm saying is that I care about what you think about this Underdark situation. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anyone.
Tell anyone what?
That I just said.
There you go. It's in here.
That's all I'm saying. And I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that I can communicate with this with you besides just offering you just food and head scratches and things that I knew that can please you. I'm saying that
You realize I'm not a bear anymore.
I know that, and now it's more complicated. I don't really know
It's complicated.
what you like. Or if I can say, hey mate, here's some honey. I don't want to be like condescendingly mean or saying and I hope that maybe we can like coexist again. If you can see my dino. I call it meats and things because a lot of people can't read, but they know what meats and things are.
It made it easy not being able to understand a word you said before. But now, I'm experiencing things I have never felt, like brain pain. They call them headaches.
Oh.
I feel as if I am taking psychic damage at this point.
Psychic damage.
Aren't you a wizard? Are you a wizard? Or are you the janitor? I see the broom and the stick. I don't know if you have a bad back and you like to sweep the bar. I don't know
I
your
am
life.
going to proceed to leave.
Alright. Does he walk away?
Oh, he just picks up his shit and he is gone.
He just fucking leaves. Yes! Wear your masks.
It's like condoms for your face.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep doing this every time I need to talk, so, because we...
We have a couple more minutes.
Yep.
Enjoy.
True enough.
Enjoy.
That's what I very much wanted to be. So I just... Wait.
So we would streamline these next 3 days of training and preparing to go to the Underdark.
I will, I guess we'll have probably a few meetings by ourselves.
Yep.
Basically talking about how to do things. I'm going to bring some people over that I have collected trust from. They will at least help train some people. Everyone has different techniques,
They're agents in the Underdark. Agents of the Foundation.
Excellent.
Part of my backgrounds. I can basically call them around anytime I want to. Faction agent. So I'm just finding this bullshit reason why they would be able to help if need be. We're everywhere now. We've grown. What the fuck? Who rung the bell? Okay.
Class?
No, there's no class.
I thought class.
Of what? How to eat?
Soft-
How to eat?
soft dancing.
How to eat a lot in one sitting.
I mean, that's the extracurricular.
Whatever. Yeah. So we would have done that, and yeah, we would. There are agents everywhere, even in the Underdark, doing recon. So we're never alone. We're never alone. The Foundation is stronger than ever. I will have cast sending to Walter before we end. I would be sending him.
There we go.
Yeah, here we go. Right.
There we go.
Hey, man. Long time no see. I miss you. It's so hard. Please respond, please.
Alright. You hear
Who is this?
a long pause.
Just fucking with you.
Oh, he sounds horrible. He sounds horrible. Oh no.
25.
I'm alright. Bishop's hard to handle. His powers are scary.
Oh, Maxie, you son of a bitch. Oh boy.
Extremely
Fucking poison.
volatile.
Poisoning the youth. Yep. That's a scar Maxie will never heal from, and he shouldn't. His fault, though. That's 15. No response?
So,
Okay.
there are many things happening. So many plans being set in motion. This world is on a brink of destruction. Who knows when it will be set to collapse?
We are doing a dangerous thing and going back to the Underdark. I'm so sorry.
It must feel like a psychic crushing against your skull. As your brain just gets this bloodlust being sent.
Why Would you go back? We worked so hard to get out. You choose willingly to be back with those heathens.
We are going there to destroy them. Love is the root. Deal with the root. Deal with the problem. I don't want to go back. I hated that. But they won't stop. It's endless.
You can never escape. I see. You can take the drow out of the underground, but not the underground out of the drow. Do not fall into the power, into the lust. I raised you better than this. If you go down there, you destroy everything you see.
Yes, sir. I will do that. Nothing would give me more pleasure. Too many lives depend on this. Thank you. And I'm sorry.
You're looking back.
And for the second time tonight, she just unleashes tears into the pillow. And I think that's where we'll end.
An emotional roller coaster.
All right. Oh my God.
Back in the tree. That's basically what I'm just being.
Oh yeah, I know. You've been fucking sleeping there.
So that's place.
Wow. Right next to the corpse.
Okay. We are. If you can't tell just by this base episode, this entire season is just gonna be an emotional roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
If we're going back to the Underdark, it's gonna be nothing but emotions. I already know it.
And darkness.
And darkness, but yeah, that's what we're doing. So I believe next session we're pretty much gonna be on the corpse of going in. Because that's where we're going to streamline it. Pretty much to keep the process going. But thoughts, everyone? Real quick. Thoughts.
I would say that it has been a time.
It has
where,
been, man.
Bonds have been forged, reforged, and semi-broken. Now, it's almost as everyone's picking their spot to be in the foundation. What glue will keep them together? Pizza sticks? Power? Magics?
The power of pizza sticks?
Yeah. That Drizette scene is. That is nightmare fuel for me. I'll probably actually have like a nightmare about that one. Just be like, why did I do that? Oh God.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
What's wrong with me?
I'm a monster.
Oh, stupid head. She's gonna die.
But man, that's something. It all started with Walter, man.
Started.
Yeah. And now who knows how he's doing.
I'm probably dead to him, but that's okay. And that's I'm not dead to him. After that second response, I don't know how he feels, but like he's probably just thinking I'm a stupid fuck. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, luckily he cares about us enough that he's keeping the ship alive.
Yeah, but warning: I do plan on destroying everything I see.
Kill Bishop?
Not Bishop. Not the people I care about. No, I'm talking about like Underdark shit. When we get there.
How many?
I don't know about that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we're aware of what. This is like going to home territory and knowing what the fuck happens all the time, and knowing what to destroy all the time. It's gonna be weird, but God.
Just recently, we're playing Underdark Out of the Abyss campaign. So.
We are only doing the first of 3 parts because, man, is that a rough setting. It's just rough. We recently just ended that adventure, so.
Here.
Yeah, and now in this we get to create our own Underdark. That's what we're doing. It's gonna be great. It's not gonna be anything like that. I mean, we could always put it in there. Who cares? But this is us creating our home city, and the people that we have already forged connections with, and the people that betrayed us and hurt us, and
We're gonna see basically the lives and past lives of Trixie and Maxie.
and
in a sense,
it's gonna
history.
be an emotional roller coaster because, goddamn, it's going to home.
We want to say thank you for everyone who's watched us from episode 1.
Yes.
Episode 1.
And to all you newcomers, season 3 is gonna be a roller coaster.
Yeah, 'cause we've been watching you. A lot of you people came during the tournament episode, but that's okay.
Tournament episode was pretty lit.
Yeah, the tournament was fucking awesome,
Who
dude.
knows? Is it like Dragon Ball Z where we're gonna have another one underground? Who knows?
We'll find out.
We will definitely find out.
All I know is it's gonna be hell on earth, and I can't wait.
Exactly. Well, Hell on Underground.
Hell on Underground! Yay!
Oh!
Before we end this, remember, wear your masks. Important. I don't care what other people are doing, and let them be unsafe and unprotected.
Yeah, we see each other all the time, so.
If we didn't know each
not to
other,
sound hypocritical.
yeah, don't say that. It doesn't matter. Just fucking wear your masks. Very important.
Wear your damn mask, kid.
Keep washing your hands.
Mhm.
Keep washing your butt.
Keep protected. Stay safe. We love you guys, and see you next time.
On the next episode of AC
Too High, where no one can touch this channel.